In this lecture, we're gonna start building the after content, which is this here. We're gonna include a form, which is gonna have all these elements here. It's basically a sign up form. So let's go to our HTML file and let's start by creating a section. I'm gonna add a class. The class is gonna be form form content. No, it's gonna be after content. After content. Now inside, I'm gonna expand the section element, and I'm gonna create another. Um, I'm gonna create a div, and I'm gonna add a class, and the class is gonna be container. Container. I'm gonna expand it, and I'm gonna add up heading 2. This is gonna be the title, um, and the text is gonna be better themes made simple. Okay. Now we're gonna add a small paragraph. Um, the text is gonna be reach a new level, and create themes with Blender for a um, better experience. Okay. Now, right after the P, I'm gonna create a div, another div, and I'm gonna add the class. This is basically the form wrapper, and I'm gonna call it form elements. Okay. Now I'm gonna create the form. On the form, I'm gonna add the action attribute, and I'm gonna leave it as blank. The same for the method. Okay. Now I'm gonna create an email and password um, element. So this is gonna be the input. The type is gonna be email. The name attribute is gonna be email as well, and the placeholder is gonna be email address. Remember that the input is a self-closing tag, so you have to add the backslash and the greater than symbol or sign. Now we're gonna create another input, and the type is gonna be password, name, password. The placeholder is gonna be password. Okay. The next element we need is a select element. So I'm gonna add a name to it, name attribute. It's gonna be type. I'm gonna expand it and add a couple of options. Well, 3 options. Um, so the first option, um, the text is gonna be account type. I'm gonna add a value attribute. The value is gonna be just type. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this option here and paste it 2 times. So I'm gonna change the text. The text is gonna be buyer. The value is gonna be buyer. Um, and the last one is gonna be designer. Designer. Same for the value. Designer. Okay. Let's save it and see what we have so far. Okay. We have our three elements here and our title. Okay. Um, what we need to do next is we need to add a button. The type is gonna be submit, and then the text is gonna be create a free account. Okay, and right after the button, I'm gonna create a div. And inside the div, um, I'm gonna say by signing up, okay, hold on, by signing up, by signing up, you agree to our terms of service. Okay. Um, we need to convert the terms of service into a link. So I'm gonna wrap it up with an anchor tag, and I'm gonna add the hyper reference attribute. I'm just gonna add the pound sign as value. I'm gonna close it up here, and I'm gonna add a class to it. The class is gonna be blue. Okay, let's save it, refresh. Okay, well, this is it for this lecture. In the next lecture, we're gonna style everything.